the mud is so toxic, it's disintegrating the boots of people trying to clean up. So we have a real problem in our river that was the purest and cleanest water in the world is now completely toxic and disintegrating people's boots. Yeah, it's bad. We're in a very bad situation.
What's the river called?
The Tow River. The mud from the floods is disintegrating people's boots and their clothing. And my friend that lives down there says that when you wake up in the morning, it has a green haze over it. And they're having nosebleeds and coughing up blood. So anybody near these things is in serious trouble.
Where do all these toxins come from?
Well, so here in Mitchell County, we have the purest quartz in the world. So we have 2 mining companies that have been mining, and conveniently both of their processing locations are on the water. So I'm assuming there may have been some leakage, and then so I'm not sure what those chemicals could be, but I know it's toxic and it's disintegrating people's boots, and I'm assuming that's where it came from.
Western North Carolina, by the numbers, part 2. Okay? So, we've established that here, one of the rougher places that got it, what most people don't realize, if you look this place up and look on the map, there's a water treatment plant just north of this city. All that waste, follow the rivers. Yeah. Not to mention, the farmland and the pesticides, the chemicals, this, that, and the other. So, waterborne illnesses that is in the mud, but the mud's drying out. So it's becoming airborne. People are getting upper respiratory infections. And worse, like myself, tromping around in the water. I just thought it was just because I was in a good pair, or I thought a good pair of broken boots. Whatever's in that water caused my boots to just melt. Like the glue. And on the inside, I had the Gore-Tex gaiters, so would keep my feet healthy and dry-ish and whatnots, right? Didn't, per se, get in water that's too deep, trying to traverse more mountainous terrain and whatnot and stay out of the water. Well, let's just go over a list here of certain diseases that could be found in cadaver-filled water, shall we? Let's see here, there's just a handful, hepatitis A, B, C, tuberculosis, HIV, AIDS, intestinal bug issues, cholera, and the thing. All that. And people are now breathing it in. And the powers that be are just wanting to bulldoze everything. Certain cities, like that one, ran out of body bags. Over 12,000 body bags. I'm not saying that's just for one area. I'm just saying there is a number going around of 12,000 body bags. Okay. Also, unmarked specialty units, if you can pick up what I'm putting down, with dogs, going and looking for bodies in hazmat suits, with respirators to filter out all that. damage here is well beyond just simple cleanup or getting the power restored. It's beyond that. Because of human waste and biological contaminants. Wording, right? And then you've got people that are up there volunteering, like I did, are getting sick. So the reach of this clusterfuck, it's branching out. People that were healthy 2 weeks ago are now getting sick. Wounds are appearing, upper respiratory infections, pneumonia, all kinds, all kinds. It's just, the nightmare just keeps getting worse. You have people up there that went up there out of the love they have for their fellow man to help. And now they're getting sick. It's never going to stop. There's nobody I can turn to and blame other than myself. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do if I caught something that bad. I got a kid to think about. You know, I mean, there's a lot of people out there with kids. The situation is way worse for them than it is for me. And for me to sit here, yeah, so what? I'm being selfish. It's my kid. He's my responsibility. I did my part to try and help.